Hey, so today I have a holiday gift wrap video for you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I go a little crazy with gift wrapping over the holidays, so I'm just gonna show you a few ideas that I got from Pinterest. And here's just a layout of some of the things that I use. I'm not gonna name all of them right now, but I'll just go through them as I'm doing the DIYs. To start off, I'm just going to be doing some basic wrapping with some snowflake paper. So this is just regular wrapping of a regular rectangular box, just to show you guys in case you needed help with that. So what I'm just doing is trimming the sides right now and taping them all down and folding them where they need to be folded. It's pretty self-explanatory if you just watch the video if you don't know how to fold and wrap a box yet. And now that my box is done and fully wrapped, it's time for the first DIY. The first DIY, I'm using toothpicks to create a star. So my toothpicks weren't exactly long enough, so I taped two together if you are wondering, but if you have longer ones, you could just use them. First, I'm taking two and making a V shape and taping those together, and you may need to maneuver the tape a little bit because it does kind of stick in the wrong direction sometimes, but you will figure it out. Anyways, now I'm taping another toothpick onto the end of one of the sticks with the V, and then taping another toothpick onto one of those ends. Basically, I'm creating a star shape with all the toothpicks, so if you just look at a star and then kind of align the toothpicks. Now I'm taping one to the other side of the V. And now to finish it off, I'm just kind of moving them around so I can get them to be the most star-shaped as possible. And this can be a bit flimsy, but you'll just kind of have to work with it and try the best that you can to make it sturdy enough. And now I'm just finishing off by taping the two sides to the one toothpick. And now it is finished, so I'm going to tie it onto my present using baker's twine. So I'm going to flip the present over on top of the baker's twine so that I have the back side facing towards me, and then crisscross the twine so now that I have the front side, and then I'm going to tie the bow onto the front side, and before I tie it a double knot, I'm going to add the star. And now the first DIY is finished. Moving on to the second one. First, I'm going to be making the pom-poms, so I'm going to cut a string about 3 inches long to 4 inches, and I'm going to put that in the middle of a fork. And then I'm going to start wrapping string around the fork. So since I'm making smaller pom-poms for the outside, I'm not going to wrap it around as many times as I would to make a bigger pom-pom. So wrap it around a few times, maybe like 15 or 20, I don't really know. But now I'm going to take those two pieces, or one piece from before, and tie that around those strands that we wrapped before, and then take that off of my fork and start cutting those side strands. So it should look like a bow tie when you take it off the fork, but then you're going to cut all the bow tie sides, and that's going to make your pom-pom. So after you're done cutting all the sides, you're just going to give your pom-pom a little haircut. So just trim it down a little bit to make it look a little neater. But I'm not going to do this too much because I like my pom-poms to be a little bit more raggedy. But if you want them to be neat and nice, you should probably cut it down a little bit more than I did. But I like them the way that I do it. So if you like them a little bit more neat, then cut them down a little bit more. How many more times did I say a little? Anyways, after you're done making all the pom-poms that you want, you're just going to put a little piece of tape on the bottom and stick them onto your present. This is my favorite one, if you couldn't have guessed, because I love pom-poms. So that's 2 DIYs down, 1 to go. For the last DIY, I'm going to be making a paper bow. So first I'm going to be folding a rectangular piece of paper like you would make a fan when you were a little kid. You just fold the paper back and forth to make a little zigzag shape, and then you have it so it's kind of like an accordion. So now I'm just going to pinch it in the middle like you would when you were making a bow, and then I'm going to tape it where I pinched it. So I'm going to cut the piece of tape in half just to make it a little bit less of a pinch so that I have more room for the bow. And now I'm going to fluff up the sides, so I'm just going to kind of pinch them outwards and fluff them up so that you can really see the sides of the bow. And now that I'm done with that, it was super simple and easy, and I think it looks really cute, and you can customize it. So now I'm going to be taking my trusty baker's twine and wrapping my box with that, and then adding my bow on top. So that's it for this DIY and for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye! Cookies. They are Kashi oatmeal dark chocolate soft baked cookies. And if you like chocolate